Hello everyone, my name is Nomis and welcome back to another episode of Rust. We are picking up here on our new server. Link, or details down in the description I should say. Feel free to join the server. It's a fairly small server, it's a 100-person cap, and it's usually between maybe a dozen and 20 people on at a given time. So a small server. Good for people who are new to Rust. It's a very large map, 32 square kilometers, so it's ginormous, guys. But today I'm going to show you the new base that I've set up. I'm actually on the rooftop right now overlooking my area, my area of the map. And we're going to go over some of the new additions in the most recent update. We'll probably be having another update after this video has come out, so I'll put together another episode for that to show you guys what's new there. But they did add a couple of new things in the latest update that were pretty cool. So the first thing that they added was a player craftable and viewable map. So that's what we have right down here. Just open up our inventory. I can see my guy here all decked out. But this is what we're looking at here, the paper map. Helps you work out where you are. You can mark locations of stuff on the map. To make it active, you need to have it in your toolbar down here, your hotbar, and you just hold G to open it up. So you can use this just like signs. You can paint on them and mark locations and stuff. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and open it up here. You can see everything that I've explored so far. This is the island, guys. And you can see I've marked kind of the red circles are where I've stumbled upon bases. The X's are the ones that I've cleared. Shouldn't have to worry about it anymore. We've got a couple big bases though that I've run across. And yeah, got a rad town down in here, the R. So I think this is a pretty cool addition to the game. As you can see here, when you hit right mouse button, it brings up this little color palette, and this will allow you to draw whatever you want on the map. Just get rid of that so I don't get confused. Yeah, so that's the map, and it'll only reveal places once you've actually explored them. So that's pretty cool. It is a lootable object, so if you die and you have it on you, whoever killed you can just grab it off your body, and you can see everywhere that you've been, so be careful not to give away your home location on it or anything. But I've already shown you guys, so you guys know where my home is. But that's alright. So up here on the top of our tower, I got my neighbor across the way there, Chicken Skills. We might see him in a future episode, see if he wants to be part of them or not. But this is our little area here, guys. We're on the kind of the edge of the map, on the coast, and we've each built our own towers here. So I'm up on the terrace up top. I got some half walls here that I can shoot over if need be. I can't see the base of my, like the bottom of my base, but I should be able to see people coming if that's the case. I got a crate up here which I'm going to be filling with guns and ammunition. So in case I do, if I do come under siege, hopefully I'll be able to fend people off. Head on down to the next level. We've got the observatory observation deck, I guess we'll call it. So a little bit more cover from fire here with the windows. And I didn't put any grates on just because fewer things to get in the way of shooting. But anyway, that gives us a look around everywhere as well. Also got another crate down here with ammunition and ammunition making supplies. So I got our sulfur, charcoal, gunpowder, and metal fragments all there. Got some pistol bullets for our Thompson and SMG. Got a sleeping bag up here as a spawn point. Heading on down, we got some code locks on the doors, so makes it a little bit harder for people to get in, although this is just a wood door, so it wouldn't take them very long to break that down. Anyway, heading down to the next floor. It is quite noisy down here. This is my main furnace room. I've got 2 furnace rooms, but this is the main one. So I've got, what I got here? 6 furnaces, all stacked with ores, mostly iron ore. I got 1 sulfur ore furnace over here. Got our tool cabinet up here. So this is where what authorizes us to build and blocks building for other players. We got some wood and charcoal down there. Some more crates. Got all our weapons and ammunition up here. So as you guys saw in the last episode, we were testing out the weapons on the buildings. We've got the water pipe shotgun, the pump shotgun, a Thompson, custom SMG, assault rifle, and rocket launcher, along with the corresponding ammunition. Got 1 F1 grenade. Still haven't learned how to craft this one yet, so I'll show you how we can learn recipes in a second here once we get down to the next level. But pretty much just looking for a bolt action rifle to complete the set. This crate got all our raw resources here, so metal fragments, stone, wood, sulfur, more charcoal, gunpowder. Over here, got explosives down here, animal fat and cloth for making fuel. And over next to it is kind of miscellaneous items. Got a guitar. This is one of the additions in one of the recent updates. Probably like a month ago or so. But yeah, so we got a guitar here that you can play just by moving your view. So something to do when you're bored. Put that back in there. We've also got a camera, which you can also use. Gives you some depth of field. And you can zoom in with the right, holding down the right mouse button and moving your mouse forward and backwards. And then take a snapshot with a mouse click. So that's kind of cool. Got a spare map in here, a spare tool cupboard, and then a building plan and a hammer, just in case we need them. Head on down to the next level. I'm also on a server with the Oxide mod, I guess, or API. So it's got a few, it's a little modded. We've got automatic doors, so the door will open and after a set amount of time it'll close automatically. So that's kind of nice. You've also got different commands. I can see how many people are online, 7 players. I can actually see exactly who's online. It gives a list of all the player names, how many sleepers there are, how many total players there are. So pretty cool. So down here, this is like the workshop. I've got a chest with all the extra blueprints I've got. So we got stone spear, ammunition types, bean can grenade, lantern, medikits, some clothing stuff, explosives, different size of signs, some armor, more map blueprints, chest, rockets, timed explosives, so C4 blueprints. So I keep all my blueprints in there under lock and key, or keypad. We have a repair bench here that we can repair any of our items. Just grab some metal and some wood from here. I'll show you how this works. You just toss in something that needs to be repaired, like this hatchet. It says it'll take 37 wood, 19 fragments. Repair, back up to 100% durability. So that's how that works. And this blue one, which is kind of just a placeholder image right now, but this is the research bench, or research table. And here you can actually research different items that you find so that you'll be able to craft them yourself. As you can see, we've got a 17% chance of success for researching this ice pick, the salvaged ice pick. It would take 10 paper, 50 wood, 250 metal fragments to research it. With these items that have durability, if you are unsuccessful, it'll just deplete the durability completely and you'd have to go repair it again, try again. For items that don't have durability, like clothing items or ammunition types or medical injectors, if you're unsuccessful, it just destroys the items. So you got to be kind of careful with those items and hope that you're lucky with research and stuff. But that's how you can get blueprints, guys. once you find items in the world. Let me just drop this stuff back off in here. These are just items that I'll need for researching different tools and guns that we find, as well as materials to repair items on our repair bench. Heading down to the next floor. This is just a storage room and another spawn point. Crate under here with some extra food and medical supplies. So we got a bandage, some blood packs, large med kits, some medical syringes. Some more crates here with extra bows and spears. All our clothing items and rad suit items. Some rad pills. We've got snow jacket, wood camo, snow jacket black. What do we just got? Urban pants, red jacket, blue shirt, and then a bunch of hide and leather clothing items, urban boots. We can have an episode where we go over the benefits of each cloth or clothing type as well. Let me know in the comments below. Got a tool chest and some extra food and torches here. So we got stone stuff up here, ice pick, axes, and then salvaged hammers, which aren't really good for anything, I don't think. Maybe like one-on-one combat. Anyway, just kind of a storage room. Head on down to the next floor. This is the second furnace room with another repair bench down here and a fire pit or a campfire for cooking food. Got some more food down here, some extra signs, some extra wood for the furnaces. I like having all these furnaces though because it allows us to crank out the metal fragments very fast. As you can see, I've got a couple thousand already in each of these, or even a few thousand in each of these furnaces right now. So we'll get those stacks pretty quick. One of the other mods or changes, plugins I guess, on this server is the ability to stack larger amounts. So usually, like in vanilla, it's just 1,000 units that you can stack, but they've increased that for here. They've also increased the gather speed. I think it's 3 times gather on this server, so it makes gathering supplies a little less tedious. Moving on down on the stairwell here, got another crate just for kind of miscellaneous stuff that I'm dropping off. If I'm in a rush, I don't want to run all the way up to the top of the tower. As you can see, everything has been upgraded to armor plating, except for a couple pillars here and there. But I've been able to upgrade pretty much this whole tower in plating. Head on down here. And you'll notice I just have this, we're getting near the ground floor here, or this actually is the ground floor. And I've put just a basic twig staircase here so I can break it and place it. So I'm hoping that with my building privilege on for my tool cupboard, that if I take this out, then the attackers, even if they get into the ground floor through all this armor plating, which there are several layers, they'll get to here and they won't be able to get up to the next floor where any loot is, so that's kind of the idea. I'll probably do the same with this staircase over here as well. I'll remove this stone staircase and just put in twigs as well. So they'd pretty much have to bring down the entire tower to get any loot. Which, you know, if they're willing to expend that much C4, then all the more power to you. So this is one of the airlocks that we'll call it. Got a dummy room in here in case people blow through. This is the exterior wall here. So if they blow through this wall, they'll just end up in this little room, and I'd have to choose one of these to blow through. And so they need quite a few C4 charges just to get in to the first stairwell, seeing as how it's 3 C4 per armored wall. So this is the front door here. Make our way out. And I am built on top of some rocks here to make it a little bit more difficult for people to get up to me. As far as I know, that I've figured anyway, there's only one way up on top of here. So there's the tower. As you can see, it's all clad in armor, as is the foundations. So you can't get up here. That's too big of a jump. All that's too big of a jump. Can't even jump up there. But actually, I don't know. Maybe you can get up over here somewhere. You might be able to jump up from there and up here. So that could be one way. But the main way is jumping up from down here. That's my only way up. And I put some spikes on the back wall here just to make it a little more of a hassle to get around the side. Just hop down. And I got some more spikes just because it's not really going to deter anyone, but one less way they can come up from. So yeah, that's the tower, guys. That's the base for right now. I did a couple cave bases in the last couple servers, so I thought I'd switch it up this time around. It's a matter of wanting to switch it up and not being able to find a cave. So yeah, you can see here we got steep walls on this end and all around here, so people can't jump up. Some more spikes there in case they were to try on that wall. And yeah, I think this is too high. I don't think they can jump up there. Yeah, so it's really only the one entrance. So let's just take a walk over here. This is my neighbor's house. Same kind of deal. He hasn't upgraded everything yet to armor plating, but he's getting there. And we're gonna head down to the bay down here. You can't really see it, but there is another building down there. The testing range is just out in the woods back there, but there's another building down here that I'm going to show you. Let's check out this barrel first, though. Looks like we got a salvaged ice pick. Always use more of those. Some more arrows. Or one arrow at least. And I'll cut back when I've made it our way down here, so it's a little bit of a walk. And I'll show you the other building that I've made. Alright guys, we are coming up on it here. There's the home base back up there on the hill, overlooking the valley and the coastline. And this is something that me and Chicken Skills built while we were bored. And this is for anyone on the server to come and use, if they would so like. This is the naked arena for naked rock fights. So we thought that'd be kind of a fun thing to have for people when they're bored, to just come over here. One of the other plugins on the server is the ability to teleport to a player. So if we're down here, people can just teleport to us. And the way the teleport system works is they send a request and then we have to accept it. So it's not like someone's just gonna teleport to you and KOS you right away. So that's what we've got here. Got the arena with little viewing platforms for spectators if we ever have a bunch of people watching on the sides here. We've got a storage room back here with our tool cupboard and a crate where we'll start stockpiling some rocks for people. So we got viewing areas all around for people. We got lanterns to light everything up at night, so people could even fight at night if they want. We did have some lanterns inside here. I'm not sure where they went, but we'll replace those, I guess. And we've even got some change rooms for the nakeds. So you guys can just come in here, drop your clothes off, grab a rock, and head into the arena. And then back here, this is the scoreboard for the champions of the recent matches. So right now there's just one up there. Nomus myself versus Jay. This was earlier today. The first official rock fight in the arena. and I was lucky enough to come out on top on that one. I didn't record that one, but if we have more rock fights in the future, I'll make sure to record them and post them for you guys. So that's kind of fun. But anyway, that's my base and the kind of surrounding area. I think it's pretty cool. Pretty excited about this little setup here. Hoping more players on the server decide to come and check it out. But that's about it for this episode, guys. That's all I wanted to kind of show you today. We will have more Rust episodes. I'm just kind of trying to figure out what kind of content to put up for you guys. Because a lot of it is just grinding out like farming resources in this game. So I don't want to just put up episodes of that. But let me know in the comments below, what do you guys want to see us try and do? Obviously, if I get a raid going on something, I'll record that and post that for you guys. I've been trying to collect footage of kind of random encounters out in the world, so we might see a couple episodes of that kind of stuff in the future. And then I guess rock fights, we'll have those for you whenever they take place. Well, let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see us do in particular. Would you like to see us do some more weapon testing? We could do an episode going over all the different clothing types, all the armor types. It would be essentially everything that I've found so far that I could show you guys. We could do some more testing with that stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I'll talk to you all later.